Brian with SunfireAmmo.com here. Got a couple Boker knives here. Same model, they just have different colored handles. This is the Boker Plus Dozier Anchorage Pro Skinner. And a little story on these. I was at a gun show a few weeks ago, and it was a large gun show, and Bob Dozier Knives had a booth at the gun show. And you know, Bob Dozier's famous custom knife maker, designer. Seen his knives. A lot of his knives are what I would consider, you know, a camping, hunting knife style. And I'd seen pictures of them, and I thought they were nice knives, but not really my deal. You know, I'm more into tactical knives, folders, EDC knives. But I stopped at the booth, and I was looking at his knives, and I picked one up. And I was amazed at how the knife felt in my hand. I picked it up, and such a simple design. And I say simple, or I'll say clean design. You look at it, but you pick it up and put it in your hand, and you feel the weight, you feel the balance, the subtle texture of the grips. It fits in your hand perfect. It feels like an extension of your hand. Well, Bob Dozier Original, you know, they start, I think, in about the $300 price range. So I wasn't going to buy one. So I started looking, and I'd seen that Boker had licensed his design, and he'd modified it slightly and come out with this Anchorage Pro Skinner. So I ordered some, got them, and they feel just as good as his originals in your hand. So we'll get into some specs on this. This knife has a 3-inch blade. It's 8 inches overall and weighs 5 ounces. That's a good 5 ounces in your hand. I mean, this weight, the knife's balanced, not too heavy, not too light. It's made of AUS 8 steel. Hollow ground blade, full tang. This is a stout knife. It's going to provide you years of faithful service. It has micarta handles. These micarta handles are a little different than some in that they are highly polished. So this is a smooth micarta. It's one of the smoothest micarta handles I've felt. And this is the version with the black micarta. That's the version with the green micarta. You look here on the top, there's custom file work. I wouldn't go so far as to call it jimping. It's called custom file work is what they call it. But it acts the same as jimping. Provides some visual appeal to the knife, but then it provides a place to secure your thumb, and functions as jimping. If you look at the knife, comes with a leather sheath, a leather belt sheath, nice sheath. The knife with the green micarta handles, it comes with a tan sheath, while the black micarta handled knife comes with a black sheath. There's 6 studs to secure the handles to the tang of the knife. Has a lanyard hole. Has a little Bob Dozier logo on there. Great knife. Like I said, it's one of those knives that until I saw it in person and picked it up and felt it, I didn't realize what the appeal was. And I read a couple articles on knives, and I'm no expert on knives, but there was one article that really hit me. It was by a custom knife maker. I don't remember his name. And he was kind of going through steels and the different properties of the different knife steels. And while there are some quality differences in the steel, you know, the AUS 8's it's similar to the 440B. It's a quality steel. But when he talked about the steels, he talked about more important is the design of the knife, how it feels in your hand, the design of the blade for what you're going to use it for, how it's sharpened, the angle of your sharpening, because these look to be hollow ground. With the hollow ground blade, you get a little finer edge, and you can resharpen it and keep that finer edge before you have to reprofile it. And this knife, I think, made his point, or really drove his point home to me, in that, you know, it really comes down to the design of the knife and how it feels in your hand. But if you're looking for a fairly inexpensive, general purpose outdoor knife, fantastic knife. The Bob Dozier, or the Boker plus Dozier Anchorage Pro Skinner. Great knife. You really have to see it to believe it. Well worth the, I think they run about $55. Fantastic value. Beautiful, simple, elegant design from Bob Dozier. Get yours at sunflowerammo.com.